Retired Vice Admiral Mike LeFever, thank you so much for being here with a Cipher Brief in this dispatch from Kyiv. I'm really eager to kind of get a sense of your key takeaways after the series of high-level meetings that you've had throughout the week in Ukraine. Can you give us sort of an overview?
Wow. What comes to mind is how important the aid is to the package to supply Ukraine with the weapons, not only materially but psychologically. What that impact is for that aid package to get through, to be able to keep Ukraine involved and enabling them to be able to take the fight, an incredible fight that they're doing. The amazing resolve of the country and the folks that we talk to of carrying out the mission and being successful with it. And then the resiliency of the people. When you look at what they're putting up with and living through a war environment, yet they're resolved to be able to be a free country and to be protective of what they're trying to do and to win this war.
Mike, I'm really interested to know, why do you think it's important that the United States continues to support Ukraine? What's at stake here?
The strategic impacts are just hard to imagine, are easy to articulate, I should say, is that not only is the impact for Ukraine, but for NATO, what signals it sends, the second and third order effects it sends to both Russia, to China, and to other nations that are looking at taking over illegally parts of countries or a world, and having that resolve and the strategic impacts that it has if the U.S. and the West backs away from their support.
You know, Ukraine has had some really significant successes, particularly in the Black Sea against Russia. They've been noted as huge accomplishments in this war. You're a retired Vice Admiral. How are you looking at that success?
Oh, it is. It's fantastic, amazing. The innovation, the skill at which they're being able to, basically a country without a navy, to be able to wipe out, literally change the way we do or consider naval warfare with their drones, and to be able to take out the capital ships that they have and cause the Russians to move essentially their forces and fleet far away from the Korean Peninsula and devastate the Black Sea fleet.
And again, 2 years into this war, how would you describe the Ukrainians who are fighting it?
Innovative, competent, thoughtful, cooperative with their other fellow leaders to be able to do an integrated effect of what they're trying to do. We heard from the different organizations and warfighters of how they're working together to be able to have a coordinated picture and to do almost like a joint targeting board, a joint fires board, to be able to integrate and coordinate their efforts for a successful mission.
Were there any surprises during this trip for you?
I think all along I felt as though without the aid package and the length that it has, what it would do, I guess the surprise is how much of an impact and what that means, and how we can understand how important this aid package is for them. The other part was to be able, when we do give them the aid package, to give them the key enablers that will allow them success, to enable the capabilities of the weapon systems and platforms that they're using without tying their hands behind their back with either software additions or modifications.
What would you say are some of the most important messages coming out of your visit?
I guess the most important, how important this fight is, not only for Ukraine, but for the rest of the world, of what we're seeing and the message that it sends of our partners and allies and coalition members and our friends, of what it means to be able to help them succeed in their mission.
Vice Admiral Mike LeFever, thank you so much for being with the Cipher Brief and for this dispatch from Kyiv. It's great to see you.